Welcome back. It's been a while, huh? Well, this is far from being in the desert, that's for sure. Foggy, down by the Yellow River in Georgia. This is Porterdale, Georgia. And where to start? Ever be walking in the woods and come across old remnants of, maybe an old business or just out in the middle of nowhere. Not that this is in the middle of nowhere, but let's see, what was there? There's a big smokestack out there in the distance was my first clue, but me and Bella went for a walk in the woods, and there's just these odd things like this pit. Okay, you see that deep pit built in there, in that pool? No idea what that might have been, but it was something. A little brick retaining wall here. Some sort of little mini dam. But come on, Bella. She wants down in the water a little bit to get a drink. Huh? Get yourself a drink? Huh? Go on. Oops, what happened to my camera? It's getting all goofy. I think my battery's dying. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go. So, anyway, and piles of brick and clay pipe. I forget what you call that stuff. Terracotta? Heck, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd start with the worst, and as we go here, we'll move up into maybe some businesses that are in a little better condition. We'll start with this one that's the worst. There's a place up in my home area. You get back in the woods, up along the railroad tracks, probably a mile or so, and there must have been a pretty sizable red brick structure, and I think it was a distillery. I can't find anything on it. I've Googled and looked at the town history, and I can't find anything on it. We'll take a walk up here. We're almost in view of that big smokestack. We'll take a walk back in there. I'm sure there's more around it. And there's a couple other there's a really, really nice building down the ways we're gonna get to. I just love there's the RV. Recent oil change. Come on, girl. She's good to go for a while. I just love old structures. Love them. In here, check out this big electrical. Must have been a lot of power running into this place at one time. Wow, that's a big giant electrical insulator. All porcelain. Come on, girl, let's not get tangled up in here. No idea what this thing might have been. There's more of those porcelain insulators up there. Whole bunch of them. And on out that way. Heck, this camera's about out of battery already. I thought I just put a fresh one in it. Let's take a quick walk up here. I may have to switch to my cell phone. What the heck? What the heck? Oh. What's that, girl? Get back. Get back. You don't want to be falling down in there. Huh. Yeah, I bet it was some sort of water channel. You better watch not to run along in the woods and fall down into that thing, huh? I don't know how stable the top of that is either, but it goes on down here. Yeah, I'm not walking across that. See that down there? Bella's on it, but she don't weigh very much. Ooh, I did walk across it. I made it though. So that channel must go down below where we started from. I can see it going on down through the woods down in there. It must have made its way down to... Hang on, girl. It must have made its way on down to the river where we first started from down there. Huh. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. Yeah, I'm a little leery about one, that channel there. Maybe there's others. I'm a little leery about wandering around here too much. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. I think we can cross right here. That concrete here, right here, must be a foot thick. That looks okay. Got some foundation going on here. Come on, girl. Up, there you go. This looks like a dock that a rail line would have ran on one side or the other, or both, for loading and unloading. For loading and unloading what, though? I wonder what it is they did here. That would be interesting to know the story here. We're seeing it back in its glory days, so to speak, huh? There's that power grid thing again. Alright, maybe we'll just move on along to see something in a little better condition. But I love old remnants. I love any old buildings that are... How are we going to get across this mess? I love any old architecture or buildings, just about. In just about any condition as well, so let's get moving on and find something a little prettier to some of you maybe, huh? Okay, I think we did it. We got the first facility in on this battery. We're back to the RV. I'm going to swap batteries and we're going to move on. I think I mispronounced Porterdale. There's no S. I think I used an S. It's Porterdale. And here's the historic jail. Circa 1917. This little flagpole could use some help. I think it's missing a section. Of course it's locked. It's a jail, right? A little sink in there. There was a cell on the left, and there was a cell on the right. Huh. Yeah, a lot of gels weren't real big. Noticed some old gels and they weren't real big. A lot of them just weren't real big. I guess there wasn't a need. Maybe crime was lower. I was afraid of being hung. That's a pretty good deterrent. If you get caught, you might get hung for it. Little chimney up top. Like all the little features. So, oh. Okay, the little gel was a bonus. The reason I came over here was Yeah, usually when you find evidence, when you're out doing some snooping, usually when you find evidence of a rail line, you can just follow that line. Even if it's not real apparent, there's often little signs you can tell. Even see all the overgrowth and a lot of crunchy little acorns. I don't know what it is about these acorns. They're all tiny. All the acorns, I guess they're acorns. In Georgia, they're just little acorns. So, okay, see that rail car? Where we just came from, up at that other, where that smokestack was, is way up there, maybe a quarter mile. So we just came down through town in the direction of the rail line, and voila, they must have saved a section of the old track. Maybe they placed it. Put a car there. And there's the old railroad station, and of course, if the rail came right along from up there down along this building, it also would have went down through town and probably serviced. I'm certain it didn't. When you see this big building down below, I'm going to show you. It's pretty substantial. You'll say, yeah, I think the rail line, they probably needed rail cars to service what they all had going on. Girl, you're getting all tangled, getting all wrapped up in your, come here. All right, there you go. The best is yet to come, and there she is. Right? Hello, everybody. Oh, I don't know if it'll be in this video or the next. What do you see Bella playing with her cousin? Ooh, boy, they do have fun. We'll see about that. I just love the old buildings of this era. And, whether you know it or not, and there you go. We gotta take a little peek at downtown here. What is that? A dance studio? Wait, ice cream fudge by the pound? Ooh. Malaza Restaurante. Anyway, okay, I'm going to show you this building, catty corner across the street from me. You're going to get a little glimpse of it for now. I'll have to go down around with the RV and down to the river side of it. Where do you see this thing? Here's a glimpse. Okay, it might not look like a whole lot from right here. And yes, it's early. The fog hasn't burned off yet. I will wait till the fog burns off before I might have to get the drone out. I think there's a very spectacular side to that building, and that'll be the grand finale of the video probably. Come on, get in. Wow, I don't know what happened. I pulled down here. We're going to fly the drone from down here. I don't know what happened. I pulled down here and it was still foggy, and from being up at 4 o'clock this morning and hearing the water of the river, I thought, well, I got to wait for the fog to lift, and so I laid down a minute. Bella jumped up on the bed, and next thing I know it, the fog's gone. My eyes feel funny. Alright, yeah, so we came down around the east side of the town. We're at the lower side of the town, and this is what's it called? Cedar Shoals Park. Now, this park doesn't consist of much. There's a pull off down the road. I think there's maybe a picnic table down there. there's this pull off, and that's basically it. So I think all it is a little bit of property that has access to the river. You want a kayak or canoe or something, and they call it a park. Now, interesting thing about this spot is it is not posted. Doesn't say anything about no overnight parking or no camping or anything. And this road, it's not a through road. It dead ends down there at a water treatment facility. So there's not much traffic on this road other than a pickup truck from the water authority that came by a while ago. So it'd probably be pretty quiet here. I imagine, if you hung out here all day in the evening, if there were any concerned parties about it, it got to be evening, they might say something, but I'd have a plan B in mind just in case, but I don't think there'd be a problem. I'm not going to stay here tonight, but while I'm in the area, I'm going to mark it in my list of possible places right down along the water. Nice, huh? So anyway, I'm going to get the drone out. I'm going to fly it back up the river a little bit to where that mill is. And then actually we forgot one building. I was going to try to do them in order from poor condition to great condition. Now the last one, it's pretty cool, and it's right in town, so we'll stop on the way out of town to give that one a quick check. It's interesting. So, heck, let's get that drone up, huh? Well, that certainly could have went better. I don't know what was. The controller got a whole lot of interference when I got up there, and when that happens, when the controller and the drone get disconnected from interference, the drone wants to automatically return home. Well, which is great. I don't lose it, doesn't just keep going somewhere. But it got a little difficult flying. So I was happy to fly it around a little bit more than I did and get it back. Yep, there's a picnic table down there. If there's a guy fishing, I think we can get her turned around here. Hang on, Bella. Alright, we gotta go back up in town just for a minute. There's that one more building up there. It's in an odd state. It's like the roof is all fallen in, but you know, it's all cleaned up, and I don't know if they're in the process of gonna restore it and rebuild the roof and everything, or but it looks like it's kinda, I think, a tough restore job, but we'll go check that out. Ready, Bella? You ready, girl? Shake it off, girl. Shake it off. Okay, in videos where somebody shows a plaque, you just get, and they don't show it long enough to read it, just get ready with the pause button, okay? There we go. Now hopefully you hit the pause button and you read all that. Now, Porter Memorial Gymnasium. Now this place has seen better days. Its physical condition is poor. It's not very physically fit. Ha! Gymnasium, physically fit, you know, get it? So, let me see if I can squeeze the camera in there sideways a little bit. There we go. So what do you think's going on here? They got it stabilized with those metal, all this metal framing. Maybe they are indeed gonna, see what I mean? I thought, boy, the floor is fantastic, huh? So maybe they're at least preserving it, or maybe it is under restoration. I'll bet it is under restoration. It's pretty far gone then with the, well, who knows, maybe they braced it up and tore the old roof out. This will be an impressive facility when it's all done. Well, there's plenty of lighting, there's wiring, and they have all kinds of lighting pointing all to the inside. It's landscaped in there. Nice flooring. Maybe they have it all. Maybe they take the chains off the gates and they open it up and have events in there. Okay, as long as it's all reinforced and stiffened up properly. Well, you know, there's an option. Even if you don't completely rebuild a place, you can sure stiffen it up and prevent further collapse. That's good to see. Anyway, I think that's about it. I think that's about it for Porterdale. So, I got another place in mind. There's not going to be time for it in this video. Did I forget to mention anything? If I did, I'll make notes and include it in the next video. Alright. Till next time. I'll see ya.